Welcome to another interesting episode of the Honourable Football Diaries, the football podcast where banter meets bold take and no position is offside. Do you support tiki-taka, counter-attack, pack the ball style of play? Do you support the English Premier League, La Liga, French Liga, Italian Serie A, Bundesliga, or you support Nigerian Professional Football League? We've got you covered on Honourable Football Diaries. I'm your humble host. My name is Honourable Template. Today's topic is about two Spanish giants, Real Madrid and FC Barcelona. Which football club is truly the biggest club in the world? Discussing alongside me, I have Damilola again, the football
enthusiasts.
Welcome to Honourable Football Diaries.
Thank you, Honourable. I'm very happy to be here once again.
So, which of these clubs do you think is the? I know you're a Barca fan, so I expect you to tilt towards Barcelona. But objectively, which club do you think is better? Barcelona or the greatest? We're talking about between these two. Which one is the greatest clubs in the world? Let's start by this so that it can be very easy for us. What are your parameters for saying a club is bigger than a club?
The identity. What the club means outside. What do people think when they hear the name Real Madrid? What do people think when they hear Barcelona? That's the first point that matters to me. So for FC Barcelona, when you hear FC Barcelona, what comes to people's mind is tiki-taka. How they redefine the era of football. Now you have academies all around the world, even football clubs all around the world trying to imitate the same style that Barcelona brought in. The Barcelona also have the La Masia Academy, where they imbibe this same talent, this same style of culture into the players. You have players that have graduated from the academy. In fact, the Spanish team that won the 2010 World Cup and the Spanish team that won the 2012 Euros, almost half of the starting 11 came from FC Barcelona. You have Barcelona Academy that has produced the GOAT, which is Lionel Messi. The same FC Barcelona has won the sextuple, which Real Madrid has not won. But you know
that GOAT is debatable.
No, it's not.
Some might say is Cristiano Ronaldo, while some say Lionel Messi.
Okay, let him bring out his World Cup.
Move on.
The same FC Barcelona team, Barcelona has won the sextuple, 6 trophies in a year, which Real Madrid has not done. Real Madrid doesn't even have a treble. And beyond the male football team, FC Barcelona, even with the female football team, have won numerous Champions League titles. Barcelona has always been, and they've been consistent with their philosophy. No matter the coach that comes in, coach goes in, coach comes out, the philosophy remains the same. If you go to the streets today, you find a lot of academies, a lot of clubs imitating the style. You have a lot of players wanting to play for the club because why? They love the style. So it's not just about the trophies they win, because even when you, like I said, when you talk to an average man and tell them, okay, why do you want to join Barca? All they tell you is the style of play, the culture around the club, the philosophy, what that club represents. Beyond the titles, they don't even mention the titles at first. So for me, that's why I'm going to choose FC Barcelona as the biggest club in the world.
Okay, I like the way you sold your club. Unfortunately, or let me say fortunately, I'm an Arsenal fan. So unlike you, I will tilt towards Real Madrid. And my parameters are very simple. A couple of weeks ago, on this same podcast, we discussed whether Manchester United is still a big club or not. And I will use those same parameters that I used to discuss to buttress my points here. Firstly, the UEFA Champions League. How many trophies has Barcelona won? How many has Real Madrid won? That's one. In terms of financial capacity, we saw, in fact, it's not a matter of we are seeing how Barcelona has been struggling to meet up with registration in La Liga. You know, just recently, that Barcelona were just able to register Marcus Rashford and I can't remember this other guy.
Julian Garcia.
Yes, you know, even player registration even caused huge controversy that you were even threatening your goalkeeper with to take him to court. Oh, because you didn't want to register him because he was injured, and that one took it out of. So I don't think Barcelona is greater than Real Madrid. You look at the club's pedigree. All this while, if you look at Forbes list, if they're talking about most valuable club, the richest club is Real Madrid. You cannot see Barcelona as number one.
But for all their riches, they don't have the treble.
They have not. Is it just by treble? What have you won that they've not won? They've even won more.
No. But they don't have the treble. The treble matters as much as you look at it.
I'm not disputing that. Okay, PSG just won treble. If it now based PSG versus Barcelona, do we say because of treble, PSG is now better?
So are we saying Real Madrid is bigger because of they have more Champions
Of course,
League? Because they have more Champions League titles.
All your treble that you are saying, you maybe just one season.
But why doesn't Real Madrid? 2. We have 2 trebles.
Well, it's a huge achievement. Even the sextuple it's a huge achievement, which Real Madrid has never done. You know, but there are so many things Real Madrid did that Barcelona has never done.
Like what?
The Champions League. Real Madrid won 3 consecutive Champions League. That is not a joke. You can say La Liga, what's this one? Those are local competitions.
So the domestic league doesn't matter again.
I'm not saying it doesn't matter, but beating your domestic rival, you can't compare.
You know, we also beat Real Madrid in one of the Super Cup.
No problem. That's not a problem. But
last season.
But I'm telling you, Real Madrid. Do you know the meaning of winning Champions League 3 straight times? That is not a joke. 3 straight times. Year A, year B, and I'm not sure Barcelona. You asked a question that does domestic competition, does it not matter? No, of course it matters, but you can't compare. Even in Ballon d'Or coefficients, Champions League coefficient is way higher than some even the league title. But that does not mean the domestic competitions don't matter. But do you know the meaning of winning 3 straight? What is it called? Champions League. Do you know what they call Real? Just hold on now. Do you know what they call Real Madrid in? They always come back. They call them. There's this slang they use. Unfortunately, you might want to go there. They were unable to do it against
us now. Where they disturbed us all through on the internet.
Remontada.
Come back.
Isn't Remontada or what do they call
that?
They call them the comeback kings of Europe. That title is not a joke. You know.
Where is the comeback against Barca? 4-0, 5-2. Where is the comeback against Barca?
Are you narrowing this argument to just El Clasico, the Barcelona? We're not talking Barcelona versus Real Madrid.
No, but you also have to bring in the matches they've played against each other.
Do you know that
we've humiliated Real Madrid more times in the last 20 years than Real Madrid have done for us.
That's
against us.
That's arguable.
5-0, 6-2, where the Madrid. There was even a win where the Madrid fans were chanting Ronaldinho's name at the Bernabeu.
Wait.
Messi celebration at the Bernabeu.
Are you forgetting Ronaldo's own?
Did they chant his name?
The one Ronaldo even told you guys to calm down. Even
the Real Madrid fans were chanting Ronaldinho's name that day. 5-0, but 6-2 at the Bernabeu.
Hope you are enjoying the discussion. You have not liked, you have not subscribed, you have not dropped your comment. Remember, please like, share, and subscribe. Let's continue the show. This argument is not Real Madrid versus Barcelona. Who won the most? We are saying which club is the biggest. Let's do social media. Real Madrid have at least the measurable followers. Wait now. Measurable. You know, the easiest way to measure your followers is social media.
Borrowed fans.
What do you mean
borrowed fans?
What do you mean borrowed fans?
Are you following Real Madrid? Most of Real Madrid fans are haters of Barcelona, especially Man U fans. They cross over to Spain to support.
I'm an Arsenal fan.
I'm an Arsenal fan. Not doing well.
I'm an Arsenal fan, but I'm not a Real Madrid fan.
You obviously support Real Madrid.
No, I don't support Real Madrid.
No, you support who you've humiliated more. No, I just lastly humiliated them.
Yeah, okay.
You support unlike Barca.
Okay. Make more points about why.
Barca has produced some of the best players in the world. There was a time where we had Messi, Xavi, Iniesta in the Ballon d'Or top 5. No club has ever had that. We of course Barca has produced Messi, like I said. Messi is the GOAT, and we have another one that is coming up who is taking the world by storm, Lamine Yamal. If you talk about the identity, La Masia has kept on bringing the best of the best.
Yes, that's no Real Madrid. Real Madrid has never been a club, a producing.
So you
club.
mean you've been purchasing your stars? You've been buying
don't
the trophies.
Don't use. I'm not a Real Madrid fan.
Yeah. So
I just believe they're better.
You mean Real Madrid has buying the trophies?
Yes, that's what they do. They buy stars. That's why they call them the Galacticos. That's why. It's because they have the money. That when you have the money to imagine Barcelona,
you don't have the academy.
Imagine the Barcelona, despite all these accolades that you have mentioned, you have won sextuple, you have won treble, you have won this, you have done that. You are struggling to register player.
And that's because of La Liga rules.
Why can't you meet that La Liga? Why is Real Madrid not struggling every year? Why always Barcelona? You have to sell one player. You have to do the last year.
The last administration of Barca messed up with our finances.
That's still you. But that doesn't mean you won't hear such about Real Madrid.
But we also had the same issues, the same registration issues before the start of last season.
That's what I'm saying. Real Madrid don't have.
But what did it end up in the Clasico?
You see the same thing. You are narrowing. We're not discussing.
Even with the registration issues.
This is not about El Clasico. We're talking about the world, the global face.
So who do you think clubs respect more?
I think they respect Real Madrid.
Real Madrid has no heritage.
I've never.
Real Madrid has no heritage.
I'm not sure any world important competition you get to, apart from maybe. How many times have you seen the president of Barcelona at global events? You see Florentino Perez there. Whether they are in the final, whether they are not, you always see him.
But that's all football. That's all football. Even Joan Laporta team.
Are you narrowing?
Perez has even been Real Madrid's president for long, so it's normal.
Perez was there when you guys won.
It's normal.
Won sextuple, or what did you call that?
Yeah.
So what are you saying? I mean, Laporta was there.
We've shaved him a lot of times.
But anyways, I strongly believe that Real Madrid is even in the national team. No, wait now, even in the national team, Spanish national, they've produced more captains, more players. Forget the fact that you guys are now dominating Spanish.
No, we've been dominating it from time.
Okay.
Xavi,
look at
Iniesta,
the days of the Hierro,
Sergio Busquets, Gerard Piqué.
Okay, even in the Champions League all-time idol scorer, before Cristiano Ronaldo came, was it not Raúl? Even if you look at the transfer markets, who have you brought in? Barcelona have brought in, with due respect, useless names who have not done anything. The likes of Dembele, you guys just...
But we can also make the case.
Just hold on.
What has Mbappe done for Real Madrid since he came in?
Mbappe, this recently concluded season, he scored over 30 goals. That's what he was brought
Where is
to
the
do.
trophy to show for it?
The fact that the team does not win trophy, are you saying he will never win any trophy?
But you also mentioned the Champions League for Barca. Where is the trophy to show for him?
No,
Mbappe,
I don't understand.
You can score goals.
That's his first season.
But there's no trophy.
Who do you think will win La Liga this season?
Barcelona, of course. Of course, FC Barcelona.
Let's wait and see.
Of course, FC Barcelona.
Let's wait and see. But let me just...
As a matter of fact, Barcelona is about to produce the next Ballon d'Or winner.
In terms of... I like Lamine Yamal anyways. In one of my episodes, I routed from... He's a very good player.
Fantastic footballer.
At that age,
Straight from the academy. Real Madrid cannot boast of that.
Okay, let me give you 2 to 5 minutes to make your conclusion while we wrap up this podcast.
I Barcelona, when you go out, like I said, heritage. Every young player wants to join Barcelona. You have even the likes of Pedri. These guys are role models for even young players. You go, even in Nigeria here today, you go to academies, you even go to people that go to play football on a normal Saturday. All of them are trying to imitate the same style that Barca embodies, the tiki-taka style, right from the Johan Cruyff time. Everybody wants to play the tiki-taka style of football. You don't find them doing that for Real Madrid. Players also know that at Barca, they trust you. They give you the young players, they give you the opportunity to grow. Lamine Yamal is an example. Pedri is an example. You have Gavi. I'm even calling the young players, not to talk of the likes of Lionel Messi, who came through the academy then. You have Sergio Busquets, who came to the academy then. Iniesta, who came through the academy then. And all these, even Xavi, all these guys went on to make their name. You don't find this in Real Madrid. Real Madrid is a club that they often buy players, they often buy the star names. Yeah, they buy this. They buy the talents. Barca has a culture. Every player comes in and they talk about it. Marcus Rashford, as a matter of fact, just even entered the club and he's speaking about the same culture.
A Manchester United reject.
But he's speaking about the same culture.
A Manchester United reject.
He's speaking about the same culture. He's speaking about the same culture, which goes to show that Barca beyond the club, when people hear Barca, what they see is the identity. Beyond the trophies. You don't find that for Real Madrid. Yes, numbers are good. Real Madrid are stacking up the numbers, but what truly makes you the biggest club in the world is what you represent outside. Is the style you bring. Do people want to copy this from you? Real Madrid doesn't have that. Barcelona has that, and Barcelona, we always have it. We always have it, no matter the coach that comes in, no matter the coach that goes out.
Okay, so I like the way you concluded.
And players like even Coutinho could not fit into the style.
That means you guys wasted money. Anyway, so just to conclude, there are so many styles. Just like always in Honourable Football Diaries, the intro, we always say, you can be a fan of tiki-taka. I can be a fan of the counter-attack. I can be pragmatic, like the Italians. You know, Italian believes football, you have to concede less to win, while the Spanish believe you have to score more to win. These are different philosophies. That does not mean football have only a philosophy, you know. Just like Real Madrid, I think Real Madrid, they've always been conservative. They've never. I agree with you. Real Madrid,
as a football fan, I want to see.
That is your choice.
Joy.
Are you saying Real Madrid fans don't have joy?
Okay, don't you want to have joy when you see your
team play? Are you saying it's only when I watch TikTok that I have joy?
It's the trophies that give them joy. It's the trophies that give them joy.
What is meant to
even with the trophies, they want a style. Why did they sack Rafael Benitez for the same reason.
No, but
there was no
it
star.
was not delivering. Barcelona,
But there was no star.
he lost the dressing room. I
But
think
there was
that
no
was
star.
why.
But there was also
That was
no
why.
star.
That was.
He didn't
They've
have
never
no
had
star.
style, anyways. But just to wrap up my conclusion and not to take the time of our audience, I believe Real Madrid is way bigger than Barcelona.
Barcelona is way bigger than Real Madrid.
No problem. You're a Barca fan. I believe if you look at in terms of revenue-wise, financial capacity, financial capability, Real Madrid have signed arguably the greatest footballers football can ever see. You have the likes of Zinedine Zidane, Luis Figo. They even signed your captain, Luis Figo. They signed the likes of Delima, Ronaldo at their peaks, mind you. The likes of Michael Owen, David Beckham. Arguably the reason, rumored reason, because Barcelona also went for David Beckham too. The reason they failed that transfer and they decided, okay, let's turn Real Madrid to let's get Ronaldinho, But apart from that, you look at followership. Real Madrid have highest supporters base, social media wise. And if you look at global brand, no club in this world, the only club that can argue it out with Manchester United, with Real Madrid when it comes to global brand is Manchester United, who unfortunately have been a shadow of themselves recently. But even if you look at the number of Ballon d'Ors, I think Real Madrid and Barcelona, they are almost at par. But if you look, I just told you, Real Madrid won 3 consecutive Champions League. Without Cristiano Ronaldo, mind you, I think the last 2 were without Ronaldo. That says a lot. They call them the comeback kings of Europe. That is not a joke.
Where was that against Arsenal?
That's just a match. But as always, thank you very much for being my guest. Thank you very much for coming on this episode. We leave the rest for our audience, both Barcelona fans and Real Madrid fans, to slot it out in the comment section. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
To my esteemed viewers, thank you very much for watching another amazing episode of the Honourable Football Diaries. Remember, let's have your comment in our comment section. Let's have your reaction. Let's have your feedback. Come at us. Do you think Real Madrid is better than Barcelona globally? Let's have your feedback. Remember to subscribe to all our social media platforms. We are on X, we are on TikTok, we are on YouTube, we are on Facebook, we are on Instagram. See you same time next week. God bless you all.